Okay, welcome to another class where we look at mistakes that my students have made over the last few weeks. So number one, it gets you think critically. Now this is almost correct, there's just something off. And of course it is a verb pattern. And generally you get somebody to do something. Now there are many other patterns with get. For example, get something done, which is very similar to get somebody to do something for you. Very, very similar. You might get your car repaired, or you might get the mechanic to repair your car. But you really must have a to there, so it gets you to think critically. That's one way we can correct that. But we could use a different verb which doesn't use a to, and help is one of those verbs. Because you help somebody do something, but you can include the to with help. You can include it if you want to help somebody to do something. But we often miss it out because it's not necessary. So you might say it helps you think critically. That will work. It helps you think critically, or it gets you to think critically. I like to show you that very often there's more than one way to correct a sentence. Usually there are 3 or 4 ways we could correct the sentence. And so it gets you to think critically. It makes you think critically. Make is like help. There's no to there. Well, help you can include the to, but make you mustn't include the to. Make somebody do something, let somebody do something. No to with those 2 verbs, and we have seen this already on this course. So I want you to be really aware that that's a very common mistake with these verb patterns. So it makes you think critically, it helps you think critically, or it gets you to think critically. Okay, number 2. And again, it depends what the student wants to say here, because I'm not sure. Now, I think the student wanted to say the fire could easily spread. I think that's what the student wanted to say. But I'm not sure, because we do have, spread means to move, the fire could easily move around rapidly. It could easily spread rapidly. Disease spreads, fire spreads, even news spreads. Yeah, it gets around, it goes around. So news gets around, and a fire can get around, and disease gets around as well. Okay, so remember those collocations, because they will make things easier. But maybe the student wanted to say that flammable things, and I don't think so because he started with the fire, but flammable things could easily catch fire. So please remember that we do say to catch fire when something starts burning. I think we had this word in another class. That's when something starts burning. So the forest catches fire when there's very hot weather. Yeah, the forest catches fire. But if you want to say that somebody set fire to the forest, well, that's to set fire to something. To set fire to something. To set fire to something, or to set something on fire. That's the second way you can do it. To set fire to something, or to set something on fire. Okay, so there are some other fire words, because you do often need to talk about fire. And yeah, to catch fire, to set fire to something, which is exactly the same as to set something on fire. Sorry, sometimes I write things down in the wrong order. But to set fire to something, or to set something on fire, both exactly